Hi guys, welcome to the channel, Nick the Gardener, and something's been digging in my pathways, and it's been me. No, I was lucky enough to be sent some wine-cap mushroom, mycelium from Scott at Cuckoo Cottage, and he sent me a nice bag of it, inoculated in some wood chips. So what I'm going to do is at the end of each pathway, I've built, well not built, so I dug a little hole, and I'm going to pop a little bit of wine cap mushroom in each one, and hopefully they'll all link up to create a network of mycelium under there. So this is what Scott sent me, and yeah, it looks awesome. So I better not leave it out in the sun anyway too long. But yeah, so I've dug 10 little holes in total, getting a few decent strawberries under there, and over here and over here, and if I've got any more left I might pop a little bit in the back of this compost bin here, this one now, well, what I think is a courgette, hope it's a courgette, but I might pop some along this bit down here as well. It all depends how much I can get really out of that bag, but it's probably more than enough to put a handful in each one of these 10 holes, and yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome having the mycelium running through the pathways and hopefully creating a symbiotic relationship with the plant roots, and yeah, help feed them in the droughts and stuff what we seem to be getting. I'll feed them, give them water, moisture and stuff like that. So yeah, awesome, and yeah, bring you back soon. Now the sun's come out, so I've just decided to cut the grass around the plot because it was a bit long. So I might as well give you a little plot update, a little tour while I've done the wine cap mushrooms. So the garlic here is actually looking pretty good, but it's got allium leaf miner and a bit of rust. I don't know if I can see the damage on one of the stems somewhere along here. Yeah, just here, look. It's got in there and it's pouring down to the cloves. I did actually have it on my other garlic, which I harvested from just over here. I double checked all the cloves and the allium leaf miner was in between the cloves working its way down. But fortunately it didn't make their way into any of the cloves, so I managed to separate them, and hopefully I'll be able to save some of the biggest cloves to replant. But I managed to get some leeks in. I forgot I had my leeks, and I had to put them in the same bed as the onions, because I tried to put them in the bed over here. As you can see, there's a few in, but because I dug the bed to get the potatoes out, every time I put the dibber in to make a hole, the holes just kept collapsing because it's so dry and everything. So I'm going to take those onions out over there and pop them in, not onions, sorry, leeks. Just pop them in to finish off this bed here, see how I do. So I wanted to pop them in that bed because it didn't have no allium leaf miner. But oh well, we'll see how they do. Hopefully the allium leaf miner is not about anymore. The flies anyway, apparently they come out in sort of September time again, so I might have to net them then. So this bed has got leeks and Blue Lake climbing French beans, and they're doing okay. There's two to every one apart from that first one over there, which only got one in. But quickly show you the beetroot in here. This is multi-sodium beetroot, and some of them are doing pretty well. Apparently the allium leaf miner affect these as well, so hopefully they've not been infected. I can't see, there's a bit of beet miner, beet leaf miner probably, but I think I should remove those and screw them up like Terry King does. But yeah, it's not looking too bad. So I've got my three sisters planted. I've put the Blue Lake beans around the edge now, and I did notice on my corn that it started to send up like little bits at the bottom, like new stems, so I've snapped all those off, and I think I missed one just in that little one there. There it is. Can you see it? Sorry. Where am I pointing at? Yeah, that little bit coming out there. And but these doing okay. Hopefully the corn will shoot up before the beans catch up with them. It's either a butternut squash or a courgette in the middle. Definitely a butternut squash over there. This one's died, but I've got some more coming on at home. And hopefully the comfrey, what's in the corner of this bed, will act as like a Four Sisters type of thing. I know people put sweet corn with the Three Sisters as well as a fourth sister, but I had problems with my sweet corn last year, killing stuff. So things in here now are looking pretty good. They're fattening out a bit, and it's all brassicas pretty much, and a few chard and stuff down here, and spinach, which is pretty much all bolted. The kale crazies are doing okay. I've not really put too much growth on. I think I've just been settling in for last week, but we've just had a real good downpour this morning, so hopefully they'll be all good. The broccoli, I've actually harvested all but this one. It's a bit small yet, but starting to get side shoots on a couple of the others. The Brussels sprouts through the middle looking really good. Not been affected by anything, touch wood, just yet. I mean, a few little holes in the leaves in there from slugs and possibly flea beetle. Bit of chard down here, more kaleps along here. That's all looking really good. So yeah, planted the wine cap mushrooms all down here. I managed to plant 12 places, but a bit where them stones are in the middle there, and a bit here, because I wanted it near the compost bins. And I've put some down here. I did put a little bit in the back of this compost bin just down in here, in there. It's got wood chip covering or layer, you know, topping. And I put some more wine cap down there. 12 places, well 13 including this compost bin in all. Give you a better look at the stem on here. I think it's just a bad wind. What's blowing it over, you can, I don't know if you can see, like it's got a vertical, I mean a 90-degree angle there, where it's probably just been blown over. Hopefully anyway, because all the others are going to get infected if it's blackleg. I've had some great comments about what it could be and solutions and what have you, and yeah, if it is blackleg I need to remove it, but at the moment the others seem to be looking okay, or do they? That one looks a bit limp actually, but that stem looks okay, I think. But we'll tell in a few days if they start all dying off. But yeah, there's a bit of a hollyhock horror. The hollyhocks got flattened by that wind as well. But a couple of the stems have snapped completely off, which is laying down here. So I'm hoping that the other ones will actually flower, so at least I can see what colour they are. They look like they're still surviving at the moment. Trouble is, if I pull them up, they're just going to snap off. So I'd rather just leave them like that for the time being. See what colour. That one looks like it might be a pinky peachy colour. Would be nice. So I've got a couple standing still. So that's all good. Some lovely flowers coming out now. A few weeds. Not too many weeds though. Loving no dig. Don't have to hardly any weed at all. I get some red currants in there and some gooseberries. But all in all, pretty happy with everything at the moment. I'll show you this bit over here, the celery. Mr. Mole's been back as well, by the way. There's plenty of bees flying around. But the mole's been through here several times. But the pumpkins seem to be doing really well. Loving it in here. And the celery, after all this rain, has now got some new dark green leaves on them, which is all good. So far, touch wood, not too many issues with my potatoes, which I'm thinking could have been a problem with me chucking too much grass on too quickly, and maybe too much fresh grass too quickly, where it may have burned the leaves or covered the leaves with the grass, and as it's grown the leaves have just died. So I don't think there's anything too drastic going on in this bed, but we'll find out when we dig them up. And I will be planting some more potatoes as a potato experiment to see if I've got wireworm or what is attacking them. And I had some excellent comments on that video as well. I will definitely be planting whole potatoes next time as a control experiment, but we'll be planting half potatoes as well, just to see if you know, if anything attacks them quicker. So if something attacks a whole half potato and nothing attacks a whole potato, I won't ever be cutting potatoes in half and planting them on here again. well, except for the single seed potato challenge. Anyway, thank you for all your comments and all the help in all the videos I've putting out and everything. And yeah, I hope everyone's you know, getting the second sowings in or third sowings or whatever on now, and yeah, filling up the gaps that are appearing. So everyone have a happy garden weekend and what have you. Bye bye.